Never mind, that was the last one. Okay. So, both Rete Adolf and Ermi Donuts have obtained 30 additional command points each, which are going to become, which are going to come in very handy pretty soon. I'm tripping over my words again. Again, we'll be sending out Dogo Scarlet. Actually, should we send him out there? We're gonna send Dogo Scarlet out here, along with Kogei Tomi, Hasbrook Lady, and Ermi Donuts, and we're gonna send down Naomi Keiko, Sarah Britton. We'll send out Carol Kearing too, why not? And Hasbrook Lady. Wait, hold on. I didn't send Hasbrook Lady. Yeah, whatever. We'll send out Rommel. Rommel? So we get to one-shot her, and let's see, one-shot her, 'cause we can. This will do, like, 1 damage! Exactly 1 damage. That's quite rare to see. An attack that deals exactly 1 damage. Okay, no attacks, which is good. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and invade. Before we do that, let's go ahead and Donuts. You don't need that any longer. And not the Sairons. So now Ermi Donuts becomes a very special commander in that yeah, she deals aircraft damage as a submarine commander. There's not really every day that you get to see that, really. I'm just completely honest. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that she's able to do that. Okay, so you don't really have a need for that jellyfish. That being said, what is over here? Anyway, Donuts, you can equip the little jellyfish thing right there, and it gives her additional laser damage. It's only 30, but because Ermi Donuts already deals laser damage anyway, it'll help her out a little bit. It's definitely better than giving it to like someone like Tanaka Raizo, because you don't have any laser bonuses, let alone any laser attack at all. So that being said, she's now newly renovated, and we don't have to worry about her anymore. Now we get to replace the CV-94 carrier with the CVA-99 carrier. So now Rete Adolf is one scary motherfucker. Let's just put it that way. Okay. We should be good. Alright, so the final attack against Gamerica is obviously invasion of Washington DC. In this case, they just call it Washington. Again, you only really need to take out 2 battlefield conditions according to the battlefield complexion of the war thing. Obviously, this is going to be a very kind of a tough fight because Frank Luce, the president, is very, very buffed. He's not so much of a great threat in terms of just sheer weapon damage. I mean, yeah, sure, 450 laser damage is kind of a lot, but in overall grand scheme of things, he's not very threatening. He's just a complete freaking monster of a tank. Yeah, as you can see, he's got anti-aircraft, anti-laser, and anti-missiles. This is just all because of his special ships. He's got the Aegis ship, he's got the Goth ship, and he's got the Atlanta, all of which provide some sort of protection of some kind. The FLG Enterprise is actually a special ship that provides both laser and missile damage, and so in that regard, it's a pretty special ship in itself. That, and because I know for a fact that all those ships are very, very expensive in terms of command points, it tells me that Frank Luce is a commander with a lot of CP, like Togusa or Rete Adolf. But he's not very threatening by himself. Just that's the important thing. What is threatening is the one-man systems here. That they are fast and they do deal a lot of damage. 904 laser damage to be precise. So these are what you want to take out first. And luckily they don't have any protection of any kind. The only protection or protect unit is Frank Luce's fleet. Yeah. Again, all these other ships are not necessary. I mean, if you want to go after them, you can, and I will go after them because I can. But you have to remember that each of the battlefields are different in terms of what you have to go up against. Like for example, this battle zone with the Gamerican ship, you can't attack them with air unless you can deal more than 600 aircraft damage. For example, this one, it'll give you technology, which we honestly don't really need at this point, but you know, they're immune to missiles for the most part. These guys, you know, they're immune to lasers, and these guys are stacked across the board with all sorts of weapon systems, and on top of which they're really fast. So again, just need to destroy or capture two of these battlefields. I'd say you have to go for this one, and I'd say this one, because this is easy. To me, this is very easy. I mean, aircraft damage is not really too relevant, and you can just send someone like, you know, Ozamatsu, who's very fast, or just stack like, you know, anti-laser or commanders with anti-lasers to go out and fight these guys, because they don't do a lot of laser damage. Just kill them before they can launch the cannon. You know, you should go. In any case, let's go ahead and try to see what we can do here. Let's see. We can send out. Honestly, we can just send out three commanders for this commander zone or this battle zone, because my commanders are already strong enough. That being said, trying to do the math in my head right now. Okay, we'll just send those. We'll just put those there. $560. Nah, she can't survive that. I didn't renovate Clue and all Iman ships? Motherfucker. So deal exactly 600 damage.
Let's go! 統一国家予測済みよ。
あえて誘われたのにさ。敵も必死か。
予測済みよ。敵の残存艦隊に攻撃を開始してくだ
And
さ
that
い。
should be a wipe.
今こそ示す。勝ちました。これでこの建設する建物を選択してください。
Okay. So after defeating America, you now have what you should be getting are two events: the Colony and the Tough Girl. You capture Hannah Rock, which is this girl right here, after you capture, because obviously, you know, she was imprisoned by Frank Luce, who we killed in action. That, and to gain the fourth girl, the fourth American conglomerate girl, whatever, you need to select the colony and you go ahead and do your events, and or do the events from there, and you get to gain not only that girl but also two more commanders on top of that. First of all, though, we're gonna go ahead and recruit Hannah Rock. After you defeat America, if you follow all the routes that you're supposed to take for True Route, he should join your forces immediately afterwards.
報告しますね。はい、セーブしちゃいますね。
One note about the what should I call it? The Washington fight is that before you actually capture America or defeat them anyway and make him surrender, if you are going to go on True Route, I think it is, not the non-Japanification route, but Japanification route, you know, True Route. What you want to do is you want to clear all of Carol Kearing's events first. What that will do is that will allow you to clear her events and before Eagle Douglas comes in, because according to the game, Carol Kearing and Eagle Douglas have a weird relationship. It's, I guess you can call it a love-hate relationship. I don't really know, you know, the details of it because this part, a lot of it is still untranslated, but that much I know. Basically, you need to, if you want to get the most amount of use out of her as a commander, I highly advise you go through Carol Kearing's events first, all of it, before you capture America, because that's the only way you can clear her. Once Eagle Douglas joins your ranks or joins your roster, she is no longer clearable. So you just basically have to do all of her events before Eagle Douglas comes in. And that also may or may not be related to the Eagle Douglas's own events. We'll have to see. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We'll end it here. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.